Could he become a starting quarterback? Yes. Could he become a good starting quarterback? I would think the chances are no.
Malik Willis, who, by the way, I stand up for this, sir.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Preach, brother, preach.
He was projected realistically to be a 4th, 5th round pick, and you dumb motherfuckers wanted him at 2. You brought this up to me last night. Will the Lions end up regretting not taking a chance on Nakobe Dean and Malik Willis? If you'd like me to answer, I can, or you'd like to take it first?
One of those guys, or which one will they regret?
I think if you're going to regret not taking a player, it's probably going to be at a higher position value, which would be quarterback, right? So if Malik Willis ends up being a Pro Bowl level quarterback, not only the Lions, 31 NFL teams will regret not taking a chance on him sooner. But I don't think the Lions are going to end up regretting Nakobe Dean or Malik Willis. I really do. I doubt it. I really doubt it. Nakobe Dean, the injury history is extremely scary. I think for as good as he is, or was at Georgia, NFL speed is obviously very different. You can't walk into the NFL, which is a car accident waiting to happen at that position, already injured, with severe injury history, and a torn pec, and a messed up shoulder, and questions about your hips. I don't know, Terry. I'm not regretting Nakobe Dean. And again, Malik Willis, are we going to regret him? No. He was talked about as the number 2 overall pick. He fell to 86. The people that wanted him at number 2 were local fan writers and even people at this network that I'm ashamed to associate myself with. But damn it, whatever shit happens, I don't think the Lions are going to end up regretting not taking a chance on either of them. That's my opinion.
I think the answer is neither or neither.
Okay.
But if I had to pick one, I think they would regret Nakobe Dean more, because I think he's actually going to play. He may have some moments here and there, and we may say, oh, my, how come he's not with the Lions? But the torn pec thing is scary. But I'll tell you, another young man who's played with a torn pec here in Detroit was Chris Spielman. And he was still pretty good after he recovered from that. But Malik Willis is a guy that we just don't have much game film on. He became a top pick based on his pro day. And once again, if you're going to base a decision on whether you want to draft a guy mostly on what he does in shorts and a t-shirt, you're going to lose out most of the time. Could he become a starting quarterback? Yes. Could he become a good starting quarterback? I would think the chances are no. Not going to regret either, but if I had to pick one, I'm going to pick Nakobe Dean, because I think we're going to actually see him play on the field at some point.
Okay. Yeah, I could confidently say, Terry, the Lions will be much happier selecting Kirby Joseph and Josh Pascal than Nakobe Dean and Malik Willis. And again,
Bingo.
Those 2 players could not work out, and neither could the Lions players. And I could care less, because the NFL told you Malik Willis, who, by the way, I stand up for this, sir.
Oh, here we go.
All right.
Preach, brother, preach.
Let me try to explain something to everybody at home.
Terry,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Okay.
Is quarterback not the most important position in football?
Yes.
If I told you you could get your hands on a potential future quarterback, wouldn't you do anything in the world to get your hands on him?
No.
Here we go. Malik Willis, selected 86th overall. That means every team in the NFL told you to your face that in a position that teams tend on a consistent basis to reach for, said, no, we're not touching him in the first, second round. They didn't. It was a reach to get him in the 3rd, which means he was projected realistically to be a 4th, 5th round pick, and you dumb motherfuckers wanted him at 2.
No, that's a little unfair. Some dummies wanted him at 2, not the majority.
Sorry. You, as in you know who you are. I don't mean to address the entire chat. Love you guys listening. Everybody listening at home through podcast or the radio, I apologize. That is directed towards specific people that know who they are. I'm going to calm down now. I'm going to have
You
to
still
see.
mad at the Penguin?
The Penguin.
That's Maz.
Maz?
Yeah, didn't Maz?
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. It's
He
not
was
just-
deciding between Baker Mayfield and Malik Willis. The Penguin was.
You call him a penguin, why? Because he walks like
He
this.
looks like Burgess Meredith, who was the Penguin in Batman. Doesn't he?
We're off-
Either one.
we're
Either
off-
one.
Oh, fuck.
He's Penguin.
Oh, God. That was a good one, Terry. Should Alliance fans be worried about Nakobe Dean or Malik Willis? Or do you think, you know what, they made the moves they wanted, and if they end up regretting it, so be it. But
Yeah, I don't think we should be worried. I don't even think we should be thinking about it. I think it's over. We made the decisions we made, and I trust in our coaching staff, our GM. So I think we should just get over it. And this is the team we have, and I think they're gonna do great things next year.
who do we have on the line right now calling in?
You want to take Dyson from Detroit?
I will take Dyson from
Okay,
Detroit.
Dyson from the heart of Detroit.
All right, Dyson, my question to you this morning. Will the Lions end up regretting passing on either Nakobe Dean or Malik Willis, or both? Your thoughts?
I'd like to just say this. I would say neither one, and I come from a different perspective. We need not to be too critical of Jared because he's a good quarterback, and I say that because of this. You guys already say it's dry out here for a good quarterback, right?
Yep.
We don't even have a good backup. Hell, I wish we kept Matt Castle, for God's sake. Okay? So, Jared, did you see his interviews, after the games when he first got here? He went from a Super Bowl team to the Super Bowl. Okay? How would you feel if that happened to you? Okay, so the guy, he's already got 1 foot out the door. You know what I mean? You listen
Yep.
to his interviews. He's like, he doesn't care if he gets traded or not. But the Lions believe in him. Okay, so I wouldn't be too critical of him because QB is a dry position right now, and we have the quarterback we have. I mean, when you say bridge quarterback, I get that, but that still sounds kind of condescending. And, he hears that, of course, right? So we need all the help we can get. That guy came in on a new team with a new coach with barely any offensive weapons to throw to. On top of it, you're getting criticized like you're not that good.
Yeah,
I saw the
Dyson.
look in his eyes,
yeah,
man.
I think I understand what you're saying. What I would say is it's important to understand that we can accept Jared Goff in the short term, but it's not also, again, it is a position that's extremely, as you would say, dry.
Yeah.
Jared Goff is serviceable, and you could keep him through 2024 if needed. But at the end of the day, the bill's going to end up coming due, Dyson, where, hey, what's the future look like? Is it with Jared Goff, or are we drafting a quarterback? I'm on the side of you're eventually going to have to draft a quarterback. What do you think?
I wish the Lions would have done that at some point. They don't even draft. They don't even get good backups, for God's sake. That's what I'm talking about. Not even that. When you brought Jared Goff in, did you think to at least get some good backups? We don't. God forbid that he does go down, right? If he does go down, we're through.
Yeah, it's a meal ticket to the first pick if he goes down. It's not a bad thing. It's again, I
you
agree.
can't blame Jared Goff.
I
You
think
have to blame
teams-
the Lions for not even trying to get a quarterback over the past few years.
Yeah, but they're showing their commitment to him. And Dyson, what I would say is the Detroit Lions are basically telling you, if Jared Goff goes down this year, F it. We're going all in on the top pick. We're committed to Dan Campbell for 6 years. We can throw away the season. We can use Jared Goff as the scapegoat, and we'll go get our guy. If he performs, great. He makes our jobs a lot easier. If he doesn't perform, cool. The fan base now understands that the team is being held back by the quarterback position. So it's really a win-win situation, in my opinion, Terry. I don't know what you think.
I think this season coming up is going to determine, will the Lions have to trade up for a quarterback, or will they be in position to draft a quarterback? That's what it boils down to me. if the Lions win and the offense has a say in it, it's not going to be because Jared Goff lit up the league. It's going to be they ran the football effectively, and Jared Goff in his limited times to perform
made the throws he needed to make.
Made the throws he needed to
And there's
throw.
nothing wrong with that. You can win in the NFL like that. And I think that's very important for the Lions fans to start getting comfortable with. I believe they're too used to still Matthew Stafford winning you games on his arm all the time, late fourth quarter. No. Moving forward, go watch the Arizona game last year. That's how Dan Campbell is going to want to play football. Go look at the Green Bay game. That is how Dan Campbell is going to want to play. How Dan Campbell is going to want to play football next year. Control the clock.
When the other team sits all their starters.
Oh, and I love you, Terry.
Is that how?
Fair point.
Is that going to happen all 17
Fair point
games?
with the Green Bay game. But I think you get where I'm going with this, though.
Sure.
There is a philosophy to controlling the clock, keeping the opposing offense off the field, helping your defense as much as possible. I think this is a team that will look to be much more effective on third down this year. They were bottom of the NFL in third down efficiency, and I think they're going to be hyper aggressive like they were last year on fourth down. That's a pain in the ass to play against. I don't care what team you are. The teams that play with that nothing to lose mindset, that's a pain in the ass.
It is, but here's the caution. Teams, when they get a little bit better in football,
They become more cautious.
they become, and they say they're not going to do it, and they don't mean to. But I've talked to enough football coaches. If I feel I've got a better roster, I'm backing off. But the Lions, even if they feel they have a better roster, can't do that. They have to still remain aggressive, and Dan Campbell's still going to have to make some moves. So we go, oh, look at this idiot! Why did you go for it there? That's what he's going to have to do.
I would prefer. Tell me I'm wrong. He gave me again. I only have 1 year sample of Dan Campbell. In 1 year as a head coach, he showed me that he is a very aggressive-minded head coach. Correct?
So far, yes.
If he keeps that mindset, I would respect him a hell of a lot more than if next season they're an 8. Let's say they're 8-6, and they're playing a tough game, and he chooses to be conservative when they're up instead of aggressive. And it costs them the game, let's say. I would be very disappointed. Stick to who you are, win and lose with who you are. Don't change. Now, again, am I telling you to go for it on 4th and 13 in the second quarter? No. God, no. Please, no.
Man, look at his personality. His personality would tell you, I'm just going to, I'm playing with my hair on fire. That's what he appears to be.
And that's not always a good thing, right?
No, it's not.
Because sometimes you need to understand when to pull back the lever and say, all right, whoa. We're only down 3 here. Yeah, there's 3.5 minutes left. But defense has been playing really well all game. We're not going to force this and give them an opportunity to kick a field goal, and then we have to go score a touchdown. We'll give them the ball. We have all 3 timeouts. There are moments where you just have to